Hi, I'm Lisa Johnson, and welcome back to your Massachusetts Weekly News. This week on Big Events, we will be discussing the Boston Tea Party. December 16th, 7 through 10 p.m., an estimated 180 people began dumping chests of tea into Boston Harbor at Griffin's Wharf. We have Jacob at the scene. Over to you, Jacob.
Okay, here we are at the scene of the crime. If you will look behind me, the water is practically stained with tea, as 342 chests of tea were dumped in the sea. Over 92,000 pounds of tea was lost in this travesty. Here I have Lily, a witness who will shine some light on the topic.
I saw several crazy men dressed up as Mohawk Indians dumping tea by the crate like they were rebels when...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have just had a major development in this case. Detectives have just found a video posted to YouTube of two young men vlogging their role in this event.
What up, guys? It's John and Timothy back with another video.
What's up, guys? We're back here. It's John. It's currently 10 a.m. We're back. As you can see in the background, we're at the Old South Meeting House, planning what we're going to be doing about the taxation without representation. Get back to you once we have a plan.
It's now 7 p.m. and we have a great plan.
We're going to be dumping tea into the Boston Harbor.
Don't worry about us being caught, though, because we're going to be dressed as Mohawk Indians.
Yeah, boys, check the fit.
How much tea exactly, John, will we be dumping in?
I don't know yet, but we'll be dumping tea from the Dartmouth ship, the Eleanor ship, and the Beaver ship.
Well, Samuel Adams is giving us a cue. Let's get started. Hey, guys, we're back. Right now, John and I are entering the Beaver ship, so shh.
Now, this place might seem unfamiliar, but it's because the Beaver was placed in quarantine for a few weeks because of smallpox.
Yeah, but that won't stop us from showing the British that we're all mad for putting the smugglers out of business.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe that tea made the tea costs go down, and now we have no money. It's not fair.
Well, we have a lot of work to get done. We'll be back when we have some good progress.
So, guys, we've already dumped in 200 chests of tea.
In total, we'll be dumping 342 chests of tea into the harbor.
That would be enough to make around 19 million cups of tea. Haha,
take that, Britain.
Alright, boys. Well, it's the end of the vlog. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Merch link in bio. Make sure to check that out. But we'll see you next time. Signing off.
This video has been able to give us some really great insight on what really went down at Boston Harbor. Back to you, Jacob.
Thank you. Anyways, what information can you give me that might be helpful in this situation?
It was madness. Ships of tea were being dumped everywhere, left and right. All you saw was tea going into the ocean. I was in shock. I didn't know how to react in the situation. I think I ended up just watching the whole thing unravel in front of me. This was an act of patriotism I had never seen before. The surprising thing is, the tea ships weren't even the Kings. They were American ships. The Sons of Liberty, as they were called, ended up dumping a tea that I could only assume was Bohea. The rest of it is sort of a blur, but I hope that was helpful.
That was quite helpful. Thank you for your time.
Oh, no issue. I just wanted to expose us patriots for those incredible and dangerous acts they had done.
Thank you for that insight, Jacob. Later, we'll be discussing some facts about the Tea Party that are less known and see a detective's rendition of what really went down at the harbor. All this after the break. Peace out. Are you tired of drinking plain old water? Want a taste of something sweeter and more delicious? Then boy, do I have the drink for you. Tea! Now this isn't some regular old tea, it's the best tea money can buy. Our tea will not only quench your thirst, but leave you feeling nice and refreshed. No wonder people are rushing to buy it. Get your tea at www.thisisnotarealwebsite.com. No little brothers were harmed in the filming of this video. Welcome back to Massachusetts Weekly News.
Okay, Ryan. Here I have some news that during my time interviewing Lily, my team of researchers have found that the Patriots were actually tea smugglers. And the reason they were destroying the tea was in protest to the way the Tea Act was going to negatively impact their businesses as smugglers.
Did you know that the import tax on tea imposed by the Tea Act was actually lower than what the colonists had already been paying? They were just mad because this act had been passed without their representation in Parliament. So they were mad about taxation without representation.
Yeah, and what was even more interesting was that there was a list made up by a big colonial-era company of every bribe and ruse the smugglers used to get the tea into Massachusetts, in which case the cargo would land in Plymouth. The governor was powerless to stop it.
How fascinating.
Finally, another thing that occurred during that time was the non-importation movement, which was a boycott of British imported goods. Supposedly, it was a principled stand against taxation without representation. But what is truly interesting about it was that many of the same smugglers were behind that too. This was an ingenious plan because the amount of smuggled tea compared to the amount of British tea would skyrocket, making business very good for the smugglers themselves.
Thank you, Jacob, for those very insightful facts. Now we are going to watch a detective's rendition of what really went down at Boston Harbor.
Oh, look, here's a boat with tea on it. I'm an angry patriot who doesn't like taxation without representation. Why don't I throw the tea off of the boat? Yay!
Thank you for watching our take on the Boston Tea Party.